Alright, well here's a quick walk around video of my RB25 before I pull the cylinder head off to see if my oil feeds are blocked by the shop I had put my RB together the second time. Because the first time I wound up washing out everything, playing around with the standalone. So I figured it'd be a good idea to have the shop put it together. And plus I didn't have the time or space to put it together, so I had the shop do it. But here we have the RB25 from R33 Skyline GTST. Turbo is a Comp 6262, 0.82 AR. It's the extended tip, triple ceramic. I got the surge housing. It's a T3 turbo. I got the CX Racing, thick wall exhaust manifold wrapped in heat wrap. I got a boost solenoid to adjust boost, because I'm actually running the flex fuel setup, and I actually had a flex fuel sensor in the return line. And I got a Hypergate 45 from Turbo Smart. So I don't have the wastegate dump tube on it because I got to drill the hole for it right here. And that's the hole from my previous manifold setup, which went to a friend that has a RB25 R33. Then I have the injector dynamics, 1000cc injectors I got from a friend, brand new at Cleveland Injector Hospital. I did the LS coil pack conversion myself, all the wiring and whatnot I did myself. I got the Turbo Smart race port blow-off valve, which I love. Think about doing the LS alternator swap. I'm trying to think of what else. I have Weissco pistons. It's 86.5 millimeters. I got Manley rods. I ported the cylinder head myself. Ported the intake manifold myself. I got a ACT 6-puck sprung clutch setup that's good to 530 foot-pounds of torque. Fuel lab, fuel pressure regulator. Custom piping done by a friend over at KSR Performance in North Rugged, Ohio. I'm trying to think of what else. I got the AP Racing stainless steel braided clutch line. I wound up doing the fuse box relocation and wire tuck myself. So instead of the fuse box being here in this area and down over here where I still need to clean up some wires after I figure out why my reverse and my speedometer doesn't work. But it was a fuse box over here as well. And now the fuse boxes are, so I have my keys. Still got to tuck some wires underneath here. But here's my Adaptronics standalone. Fuse boxes are in the glove box. This will be the one that's on the passenger side, and this is the driver's side. This green box right here is for the different speeds for the wipers. Gauges I have is the AEM water temp. I got the AEM oil pressure, and I got the Innovate MTXL. Pretty clean setup. This was a brand new carpet. It's a little dirty right now. Still have the factory seats, which are in pretty good shape. Rear seats for my son so he could ride in the car. Let me see. Then I have 350Z wheels. Then I have the 300ZX, what is it? No, I forgot which. 32 millimeter aluminum calipers, which I need to paint again. The whole car is undercoated. I got polyurethane bushings all around, solid aluminum subframe bushings. I got the ISR, the original when it was ISIS Racing arms. I got the tension rods up front. I need to buy the tie rods. In the rear, I have the complete setup with the caster rods, the traction rods, the tow rods or camber rods. And I have the ISR coilovers, which I love. Let me see. An exhaust, see right there, is the MBSE 3-inch. It has a dual 2.5-inch muffler. Then it has a resonator that's 3-inch all the way back, which sounds good. Then let's go to the trunk. In the trunk, as you can see, I got the battery relocation in the trunk. Then over here, I have a fuel pump relay that I wired in. Then the tank is E85 compatible Walbro 460. And it's -6 from the tank all the way to the engine. And it's the PTFE line. So I don't have to worry about E85 corroding it. I'm trying to think of what else, if I forgot or missed anything. Like I said, I gotta clean up the wires over here, which kind of looks bad on camera, but it's actually not that bad in person. Then down over here, I don't know if you can see it, if I can get in there. That harness down there is going to my, you can kind of see my flex fuel sensor. GM Flex Fuel. It has the circuit sport, engine bushings, engine mount bushings. This fuel rail I got off of eBay a while ago from China. It took like a month and a half. No problems with it. No leaks anywhere. Then I have the Durrell dual 14 or 12-inch fans, which are dual speed fans, which I love. I'm only using the one setting, the first speed for the fans. These fans are great. And then I have a fan controller, which I'm actually thinking about changing where it gets the temperature reading from the fans from, because it actually kind of runs hot with this. So I'm actually thinking about getting a threaded fitting or a temp sensor and thread it in to this, which is actually the adapter so I can run my coolant temp, and that's dielectric grease for my coolant temp. So it kicks the fan on at the right temperature instead of my car getting to about 210, and then it actually starts to kick on. Trying to think of what else. That's it so far. Starts and run, it just got the top end noise, which I'm actually getting ready to pull the head off. So that'll be another head gasket I have to buy. And take everything apart, which I'm pretty sure I could just leave the manifolds on, but I'm going to take off the turbo. And I'm going to disconnect it over here, and whatever wires I need to disconnect over here. And just pull the head off with both manifolds attached. But right now I have my hood in the way, but I'm actually thinking about doing that mod where you have to cut out these dimples right here, which stops the hood from opening up all the way, so I don't have to take my hood off. But I'll have to take the hood off in order to do the hinges. So that's where I'm at so far. I'm going to keep posting videos on this. Check out my Instagram. It's boost_at_wheel. And I'll be posting more videos as I go along. I wish I would have did videos when I was putting the car together, but I was in sort of like a time crunch. But as you can see, the car is completely undercoated everywhere. I power washed after I took all the suspension parts off. I took the gas tank out and power washed everything inside of the car, outside. And everything is undercoated, so it pretty much looks like a brand new car underneath. But this is where I'm at so far.